social interaction? It is the way people talk and act each other and various structure in society. It may include the interaction of a family has together or bureaucracies that are formed out of the need to create order within the interaction itself. First type of social interaction is focused. It is when two or more individuals agree explicitly or implicitly to sustain an interaction with one or more particular goals in mind. They are engaged in focused interaction. There are four basic types of focused interaction. First is exchange. According to Peter Blow, it is the most basic form of social interaction. For example, when people do something for each other with the express purpose of receiving a reward or return, they are involved in an exchange. The second type is cooperation. It is a form of social interaction in which people act together to promote common interests or achieve shared goals. For example, teamwork exhibited by basketball players in the court and also family members cooperate with one another to promote their interests as a family. Second type of interaction is unfocused. According to sociologist Irving Goffman, unfocused interaction, which has little by way of goals other than to catalog other people and make a decent impression on them. For instance, two people in a doctor's waiting room cannot help noticing each other's clothing, posture, or behavior because they assume the other person is also doing the same thing. Next is spontaneous cooperation. This is the oldest, most natural, and the most common form of cooperation. It arises from the needs of a particular situation. Traditional cooperation. This is a form of cooperation that's tied to custom and is passed on from one generation to the next, such as barn raising in the American farming communities. For example, a bayanihan movement. Directed cooperation. This is characterized by a joint effort that is under the control of people in authority such as the United States effort to put a person into the moon. For example, here in the Philippines, the nation have their joint effort by means of voting wherein they declare Noynoy Aquino as their president. Contractual cooperation. This is the form of planned cooperation in which each person's specific obligations are clearly spelled out, such as the agreement between an author and publisher to produce a book. The third type of social interaction is conflict. It arises when people or groups have incompatible values or when the rewards or resources available to a society or members are limited. Thus, conflict always involves an attempt to gain or use power. The last one is competition. The fourth type of social interaction is a form of conflict which is individuals or groups confine their conflict within agreed upon rule. Audio